You are listening to Party Nerds Weekly.
What's going on, fam? Welcome, everybody. Welcome back to the Party Nerds podcast. You're in the middle of a So, myself, Fact, Jorge, Ralph, sure Haas will be here pretty much later on. But for the most part, we felt like we haven't talked about Star Wars since Acolyte. And,
God damn it!
So it's not befitting that this question, of course, arrived just like on our laps or anything like that. Today, actually, Skeleton Crew dropped on Disney Plus. So I am fearful. I'm going to be saying my prayers. Look, this horrible.
Did you set the bar low?
I want to go in it with no expectations. But the thing is, I like Star Wars. I like the other reaches, the expanded universe of Star Wars. So
not the Luke Skywalker storylines?
I love those too. But the thing is, I enjoy the properties for what they are. And even if they give me other bits of content outside of the Skywalker saga, I'm okay with it. Which is obviously not the case for a lot of people. Because if something has no correlation to Yoda, Anakin, Luke, Leia, yeah, they're gonna flood. They're gonna hit. I feel, and it's kids. This story, the story that they're doing is a bunch of kids. So I hope none of these kids have accounts, because these cats, Star Wars fans, they're gonna hit these kids up and just start berating them,
bullying them, everything.
Nah. This is a troll. That'll show the true testament of Star Wars fans, right?
They don't care.
Keep the same energy across the board.
They don't. I guarantee you, they're going to do it to them.
Make little kids cry.
They're absolutely going to do that to them.
Make these little kids cry and never act again. Because you know why? Because you fans are pieces of shit. I say they're pieces of shit.
You ain't even watching the damn thing yet.
You didn't have to watch it. I already told you. I made this statement back after when Accolade got canceled, right? And even during when we were having the discussion, the panel about Accolade, I said, if you guys ruin this, I will forever trash whatever future projects y'all have. I made that vow. Go do your research. Or if you find it, go back in there and we'll bring it next week as well, too. But I said it. The moment that y'all decided on trashing that Accolade
and canceling
it, I will forever trash any future project.
But didn't the people speak on that? Or is it the wrong people? The hate watchers.
It was the hate watchers, man.
Man, they came. They were messing around. They created
they literally did the ding dong, the witch is dead. Once that shit was canceled, they started dancing in the street.
So now, with that being said, yeah, it's a bunch of little kids in space about to get abducted by the Jedi. We get it, all that types of stuff. I better not see a goddamn clone or whatever like that. It's this doomsday now, okay? Y'all brought the dark side of me. This is well, I mean, that's kind of a given, dark as is. But y'all have brought the dark side of Ralphie, and I'm going to trash this. This shit is garbage, but it's not as garbage as Star Wars fans' soul. You got
that's true. Like they are the dark points of oblivion where their soul is. But to go, let's go back in time, because we did cover Acolyte to an extent of how great the show was, episode by episode. As a matter of fact, the fight choreography, the Stranger, Manny Jacinto basically being a brand new Sith that was brought to life. What's my man from Squid Game that ended up being like the protagonist? He was great.
You brought him from a Korean show over here, and he's magnificent. Okay, you would have thought I was in the K-pop after that. Like, he was magnificent.
Watching K-drama.
Yo, bro, that show to me, I'm sorry, it has rewatch value to me.
What? Go ahead.
It's still on Disney Plus. I can still watch it. So there of course was the fact that outside of the original storyline for Anakin, they felt like no other child could be born of the Force other than Anakin. So the fact that there was two twins that were birthed by two witches, two female witches, and yet birthed in a way to where they have no father, and almost adopted in a way by the Force. Like the Force is pretty much their father. And they were given the birth of Immaculate Conception that essentially that was the wrong thing to do for a lot of Star Wars fans. Which kind of sucked. I mean, for the franchise, it's like, okay, so there's not no Force-born children out there other than Anakin. Like, he's that special, the Force being this superior power amongst the universe, and he's the only one. And then he turned out to be so shitty. I don't know. You know, maybe I'm tripping. But then, even just the arrival of the stranger, the actual the aspect of Dark Plagueis joining the cast for like that small little cameo that they had in there that basically showed that he was hiding out in the rocks of that barren planet and watching over the stranger's movements, that he was going to have his own acolyte, his own student going forth. But essentially, you know, wasn't good enough for everybody. And that's kind of like where we're at with this whole brand new series. Jude Law is going to be the main proponent, the biggest actor on the cast, because like we said before, the cast is nothing but a bunch of children. So even outside of just like the children that are basically in this role, John Watts, who's directed Spider-Man, is going to do. John Watts that did Spider-Man is going to do episode 1, and he's going to do the season finale, if it's a season finale. So the director of Spider-Man is going to do the first and the last episode of this series. So you have him. You have Bryce Dallas Howard, who has done an actress basically that's done like Jurassic Park, Jurassic World, and Ron Howard's daughter, and she's directed episodes of The Mandalorian and have done them well. So they have good people to write a lot of these episodes. And I guess they want to get into the aspect of adding a more PG type Star Wars story to this series, as opposed to what they did with like the last few series. You know, to where they were more driven in the High Republic, where it was a little bit more darker. Even with Mandalorian gives you a little bit of an output of, I guess, if you want to call Grogu a child, he's 50 years old.
God damn.
You know, so come on. So he's 50 years old, but I guess in whatever species that Yoda is, that is like baby level for them.
Yes.
They're not even, you know, like, look, Yoda is 900 years old. Ah, what's up, sir? How you doing? The Eagles ain't playing today. I think that was yesterday, maybe the day before.
I know you watched.
No, I did not.
So, how's this Star Wars podcast going? Does anybody care? How's it going? Do we have the Star Wars fans in here?
He's just doing his monologue right now.
Yeah, I'm doing the monologue right now.
Doing the monologue. I'm ready for the Star Wars fans. I'm waiting for the comments. Can we just hop right to the comments? The Facebook ones in particular. I'm ready.
Oh my God. Well, we were talking about the fact that Acolyte, of course, got canceled, and that nothing is safe when it comes to Star Wars. So pretty much,
what a travesty.
This Skeleton Crew show is pretty much already dead to rights, depending on what happens.
What a universe.
So we're set the bar low when we watch it, right?
Yeah.
Even James is.
I mean, look, you kind of have to, because essentially, like if you're talking about like between this show and any future projects that are done by Star Wars, because we haven't talked about Star Wars since the Acolyte, and we know how that went.
Right.
So look, Star Trek is better. Now see, and I'm glad you put the laughing emoji at the end, because you know at this point,
Royale, what's up, Royale?
You know, Star Trek puts out a movie or a project every 10, 15 years. And I think that's good for them, because they don't have to deal with the constant barrage of shit that Star Wars goes through. So
the fandom is toxic, or for Star Trek, or they're just very territorial?
No, I think Star Trek is they're not even divided. They're just a secular fandom that's off on their own. They had their time. If you remember, because
Royale is trolling us with this with Star Trek shit.
So if you remember back in the day, you know, the Comic-Cons weren't, they were Star Trek conventions, and they just happened to have comics.
Exactly.
Star Trek conventions were the original Comic-Cons.
That's how it all started.
That's how this shit started.
That's how it started.
That's literally how it started.
We got to thank them for that.
Exactly. So when we talk about like the amount of anime cosplayers and anime shit that's in Comic-Cons right now, note that we were doing that to Star Trek cosplay and convention people back in the late 80s and early 90s. Yep. So they are literally in the void. They've secluded themselves. They don't come out every once in a while. They tell you about the diplomatic, political, sociological intricacies of Star Trek. But when it compares to Star Wars, I mean, yeah, as an IP, sure, Star Wars is greater. But the thing is, those people are trapped in 3 movies they cannot get out of. They're trapped. Beyond trapped.
You think the Mandalorian could alleviate that or no?
No, you want to know why? Hold on a second. Because I was holding
Go ahead, Ralph, because I know you were going to talk about this.
Holding on to this, okay? The only reason, and I'm gonna give you 2 words why Mandalorian did great. 2 words. Pedro Pascal.
Yep, hardest working man in showbiz.
Everybody else.
He's the hardest working man.
Next to The Rock.
Okay, next to The Rock. Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Okay, say it right, Dwayne. But outside of that, no. Okay, no. Come on.
Yes, Royale.
Yes, Royale. That's exactly what I'm saying. Trekkies are the triple OGs. Okay.
I'm about to give Trekkies a little bit one up over you Star Wars fans. And that's saying a lot, because you want to know why? At least they stick to what
Trekkies know how to act.
They know how to act appropriately.
Yeah.
But you Star Wars fans, y'all fuck it up for everybody else. And these damn little kids didn't deserve what they're about to get. But you know what? It's in your soul. It's so black and dark and ugly. Wait, you can't even use black and dark because y'all don't like black and dark.
Oh man. Where are you driving to with this? What?
There's a hate. There's a strong animosity.
What neighborhood did you pull up on?
You want to know where I pulled up on? Okay, the dark fucking side. It's dark over here. Super dark.
Yeah, well, but inevitably, when we're talking about it,
Ralphie went back to his roots.
So
he got the hoodie over the hat.
No, the thing is, I told you. I literally said it in the beginning. I said
Ralphie,
he's gonna hate on him for. He's gonna hate on him for life.
Ralphie in the trenches right now.
He is. Live long and proud. Yep. Look, hold on.
Oh damn.
Top down. Rome saying
Peace out, Royale.
No.
Long live and prosper.
So look, the biggest thing, they got Skeleton Crew was dropped today. They got Mandalorian and Grogu. They supposedly have a Rey Solo project. And of course, our question that went up here because of how he got treated when he was working on the thing is, and we'll talk about it later on, is should John Boyega, because Lucasfilms wants him back, return to Star Wars. We'll get to that in a moment. But also, we got to talk about this weekend. So this weekend, Moana 2 does $323 million over a 3-day span. Why, Ralph?
Because of Dwayne The Rock Johnson, okay? AKA Luke Combs, AKA Mr. Small Head but Big Body. Okay? So,
I mean,
bald Jesus.
The bald Jesus. All right, yo, I couldn't believe it when Jerv put it in the chat, but what, like, I had no idea that this was actually possible. But what did it say? Dwayne Johnson's #1 box office openings for Moana 2 and Red 1 in the same month, a rare Hollywood feat.
That's like his Barbenheimer.
Here's the thing. So I just talked about Moana 2 doing $323 million worldwide in 3 days. Red 1 opening week did $32 million.
Still gets paid.
And I think that was a $200 million movie.
It was a $200 million movie, and it beat out Venom 3, which was in its 3rd week.
Like, that was so hard.
That's what I said. That was like you beat Venom 3. Like that's an
Still a feat.
accomplishment for you.
That's
No, I
still a
forgot
feat.
Venom 3 was still in the theaters, bro.
Yeah,
It's still in the theaters.
I can't believe it should already be on Netflix.
Well, outside of that, I'm glad you said that because now I got a perfect segue into saying what I just said. They just released the first 8 minutes of Craven online on YouTube, not on no
See?
pirating site.
Oh, I'm putting it on right now. Like, I don't even know why we even. I'm glad you said that. I thought I seen that when I was
Yo, they
Madden
put the
earlier.
first. I put it in the chat.
I noticed that. I saw it come up on my phone, but I was playing Madden.
So they put the
Now I'm gonna put
first
it on
8 minutes of
right
this
now.
movie on YouTube, like for free.
Oh yeah,
Like,
I'm
it's yours.
putting that bad boy on right now.
So this will be the longest Sony Spider-Verse movie out of any of the movies that they put out. Any of the Venom movies. The
Why would they do that? Why would
2
they do that?
hours and 7 minutes runtime.
That's the same
What?
runtime as Deadpool and Wolverine.
So
But
that's crazy.
What?
That's crazy.
Why is it
I
that
don't-
long?
It's way too
That's
long.
what I'm saying. How much
It's-
lore
it's-
are you trying to
it's
fit?
47. It's 47 minutes too long.
47 minutes.
It's 47 minutes too long.
It's crazy.
That's a very accurate number.
Yeah, like
That's very odd.
like that movie needs to be 80 minutes. Not even 90. It needs
Tops,
to be 80
hour and 20 strong. 5 action scenes, 2 dialogue scenes, and a post credit. Get out of here, yo.
I'm telling you, bro, it shouldn't be any longer than 80 minutes. We bugging if you got to sit through the rest of that.
Yo, 2 hours? Like, bro, I think that the movie Wicked that just came out is 2 hours and
and this is official.
This is an official 8
we put
minutes. It's the beginning of the movie.
I'm putting this on right now. Right now, I'm gonna try to keep the volume low.
But
my
this is the thing. This is the thing with that, right? And once again, if you know that your shit is going to be trash, why do you continue to push the narrative of you're gonna put it? And then how we talked about this, the director said, "Hey, man,
Give it a chance."
Give it a chance."
He said, "Give it a chance."
To say it out loud, that means it's going to be trash.
Right. To be honest, it would make no. Damn, bro, that's loud as shit.
I know. I just turned it down. I might just put it in the captions.
Oh
and
my
then
God.
rewatch it after the show.
I'm gonna hit you with number 3, right? Like you redid the trailer, which we understood, but you took all of Aaron's dialogue out.
Oh, they know better.
Because
He was speaking like an American.
but that's the thing. You took it out, but you're gonna still play the movie. But it's still them
He was
in
talking
the
like
movie.
my neighbor.
He attached it to the movie. So just because you redid the trailer and brought it back out without him talking, you tried to make it seem like, oh, we fixed the whole shit. When we know, come on.
If he gets bit by a radioactive lion, still,
Come on.
it's going to be a
Come on.
problem.
Yeah.
Last but not least, once again, you gave an 8-minute beginning scene of the movie on YouTube. You literally just gave us
They're
that.
desperate. They're so desperate.
What do you want? What do you want? Would you rather 17 different variations of No Way Home?
He said they should have. Yo, he said they should have a Lifetime or Hallmark network for trash comic book movies. Absolutely,
No, for real. They should.
Absolutely.
They should.
They could run them like Baby Boy on BET.
That's
Like-
funny.
What's weird is, as I'm looking at you can tell this is not an MCU movie. Like you can
It
tell
doesn't feel like it.
it's a different, like the quality.
Like
it's-
Morbius.
It's hard to
Like
it's
Morbius.
hard to explain. Yeah, it's
like
hard to
Morbius.
explain.
You can say it.
It's like
You can say
Morbius.
it. Morbius.
Like you know damn well without
Did
them
Dan
saying
Webb
the
have
word-
that MCU feeling or no?
No.
No.
They had that daydream sequence, even because they were in costume. It didn't feel like an MCU movie. No.
Gotcha.
And the
Like,
fact
man,
that,
What did he say?
and what's that?
What movie did he do that?
He talked about the one that we don't talk about because they killed Mike Epps.
yeah,
Lord have
Dan
mercy.
Webb.
Why would you even
Oh
bring that
yeah,
up?
bro.
Why would you bring that up? Come on.
I'm just saying
Garbage.
that was the only way I could get you to realize what we were talking about.
That was excellent, by the way.
He didn't
Kudos
deserve
to
to
you.
die.
Kudos to you. He didn't.
Mike,
He didn't.
Mike needed that check.
Yeah.
You ain't need to be in this movie. I remember when Mike Epps was in Resident Evil like 6.
And that
Oh
was
my
still
god, he
what-
was
that's-
in that.
He was in Resident Evil 6. He didn't need to be in that shit.
He didn't, but I'm glad he was in it. And yo, he survived for a while.
He survived for a minute, yo. He had like a
Yeah.
good long ass like dialogue in that joint.
He gets a few of these dirty checks, man.
He does get these dirty checks. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna go to the Sonyverse. I'm gonna go to the
He gets a couple dirty checks.
the 6th installment to the Resident Evil franchise. Not the 1st or 2nd, the 6th.
Yeah, when it started getting really, really crazy.
Yeah, like all of a sudden everything is a fucking zombie. Like there's raccoons.
At least y'all remember that he's in that movie. You know,
Absolutely.
Bro. Because to be honest, when there's
I was
like
invested in that franchise. So
if there's notable black characters, I'm usually like one to point them out. Like,
Yeah,
hey, you go Mike that.
we remember all 7 of them.
You know what I'm saying? Like one of the reasons
in various movies.
One of the reasons I watch Ant-Man, T.I.'s in it.
He couldn't even come back for the 3rd, man.
He couldn't.
Busta Rhymes was a Halloween movie.
Busta Rhymes was in Halloween. Absolutely.
Did he die?
Wait,
He did not die. He actually
who
beat
was H2O?
Busta Rhymes in the Halloween movie.
That's
H2O.
right, bro.
He won.
Oh
He
my
beat
God.
Michael Myers.
He did.
He beat him.
Did he go toe to toe with him?
He went toe to toe with Michael Myers. Yo.
Yo, like
For
he was
once.
extra. He was extra with it, like extra. He was exaggerated. That
Him
was
and all
crazy.
his teeth.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Just way too
Just
much.
the Busta Rhymes jawline and braids fighting Michael Myers. That's it.
Oh, when he was at Braids, right? Yeah.
Yes.
I'm
LL
not-
Cool J and Deep Blue Sea.
Oh, did he die?
No,
Hell no.
he survived.
Oh
He's the
shit.
MVP of the
Look,
movie.
he said Buster busted Mike.
Yeah, he did. And you know what? And that's good for Buster because that motherfucker got his. They got their ass whooping in higher learning.
Oh no, they won that fight.
Nah, man, I don't know,
They won
man.
that fight.
I don't know.
They won that fight. Ice Cube and Buster went up there and they had a business, yo.
Now that's
They
a funny ass fight.
they saw
their
what-
mannerisms was fucking crazy.
They saw what they did to Regina King, and they went right upstairs and handled business.
Why they had that fight in slow motion?
Yo, you see how they busted my shit out? Yeah, they busted my shit on this black disc.
Yo,
See what they did?
I kid you not. The funniest thing about that movie is the most horrific when Tyra Banks gets killed.
Oh my god!
But it was so funny because of the face that she was making. It's so sad, but it's so funny. Like there's a lot of things funny about that movie that wasn't supposed to be funny.
It's not supposed to be funny.
Not supposed to be
Honestly,
funny.
it's not supposed to be funny, but Don't Be a Menace made it even funnier.
Oh my god, yeah.
Well, the Wayne verse is coming back, right? The Wayne verse is coming back.
The Wayans brothers are back doing Scary Movie
Got
because
the rights back.
they said Harvey Weinstein stole the concept of it.
Yeah.
And then now Marlon and them bought it back so they can
Good for
now
them.
do the sequel.
Now they can make a proper one.
Good. Yep.
The Wayans
It's
are
gonna be
coming
good.
back in full force. Shoot,
It's gonna be good.
Damon and his son
the
got a
date-
series right now.
Yep.
I love it. Just doing Living Color. I'll come back.
That's
Oh,
that's
they
all we're
did
missing.
Living Color?
One more in Living Color.
He said, "Okay, now do Ice-T as a cop." See,
Oh my god. Oh.
that's right because you're gay.
I'm not
I
gay.
don't even get down like that. That's right because you're gay.
Yo, that clip is crazy.
Oh my god, yo, that clip just like lives it to make him a special victim. God, special
Oh
victim.
man, nah. I need Ice-T as a cop. I need Ice-T as a cop from New Jack City.
Oh
That's
my
what I
god.
need him on. I need him.
He said, "I want to shoot you so bad." He said, "I want to shoot you. I want to shoot you so bad." My
Him
dick
hanging
is
out with
hard. I
Nina.
was like, "Yo, that line,
and having parties.
that line in New Jack City kills
That's
me
what I
every time.
need.
I want to shoot you so bad, my dick is hard." I was like,
Yo,
"What are you
it's
talking
making,
about,
it's
Ice?"
making my dick hard.
I was like,
I was
"Ice,
like, whoa,
Ice.
calm down,
calm down, Ice."
calm down. Go
He said, "My wife and I just watched White Chicks the other
go
night. The
back
movie
to the
does
block
not.
and
It does
pimp
not
those
get old."
bitches.
No.
But I mean, yo, when we're talking about like basically like the breakdown of like those certain movies, yes, I do watch them when certain actors are in them because I want to see how they act. LL on Deep Blue Sea was funny as fuck to me. He was a chef.
And
Yeah,
he punched
bro.
the shark.
And he had a bird. He's a chef. He had a bird.
He had a chef and he had a pet bird.
He had a bird.
And he punched the shark.
He did punch the shark. You're right.
He punched the
He
shark.
punched the shark.
And he had to make up for Samuel Jackson's untimely
Oh, he died at the beginning. Yes.
Because Samuel Jackson had the illest speech. It was to motivate everybody. And this motherfucker got ate like it was like you blinked and you would have missed it.
So quick. And the whole point of that movie is that they basically fixed the genetic makeup of sharks to give them more than advanced brains.
Damn.
And them goddamn things were on a rampage. They still sharks.
Yeah, bro.
What was the purpose of it? Like that again, it's like, what was the purpose of it?
There was no purpose for that shit.
No purpose. It's just sharks eating people. They were just way too.
Haas, I got good news for you.
Then LL on a plane with snakes.
Not to say that they greenlit it, but basically Marvel wants to do Deadpool and Wolverine 2, which we knew was going to happen.
Well, they had to. Not that, they paid $1 billion.
So after Secret Wars, they're going to snatch up Hugh Jackman again. So that Wolverine casting that you're going to get for the X-Men probably ain't going to happen for a while. You're not going to get a new Wolverine for a minute.
We need the Calverine.
You're not going to get them for a while. It might be
2029.
We need the Calverine, bro.
Yeah, it might be 2029 by the time you see a new Wolverine.
I need Cavill to return back to The Witcher.
I would like to. I would like. I felt like he left.
I feel like he could do both. Why can't he just do both?
He can do it.
Yeah, he can do both.
Come back, do some Wolverine, do both. But we need.
I want him to concentrate. I want him to focus on one project, and
he's fine. He knows that character.
Well,
he's fine.
Well, I already told
Wolverine,
you.
bro.
I already told you.
Hugh Jackman is looking old as Wolverine now.
He is looking old as Wolverine. Yeah. But Henry Cavill was basically doing the remake of Voltron live action for Amazon Prime.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah.
He is.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Good for him.
He's gonna be in it.
Yo, if it's something that is somewhat nerdy, he's down.
Good for him.
You know what I'm saying? Like he said, if that is true, they are dropping the ball, chasing cash. Time to move on from Hugh. Look, that's what they want because it's like they're squeezing every little bit of dollars out of that shit. The hype for the first one, you would have to do something even more tremendous to get the second one to be like the first one was.
I'm sure they could.
This is the thing.
What?
Now listen. Go ahead. Wait. Ralphie has a statement. I'm ready for Ralphie's statement.
This is the problem.
Hoodie Ralphie.
Okay.
The hoodie on.
Here we go. Once again, I see what you're trying to do here, Marvel. I get it. I know what you're doing. We always, again, you get to that point. But this is maybe let's take some of this away and help some of this over here. It's time to take away from all of that stuff and let's help fucking Daredevil. Let's hype the shit up for Daredevil right now because we need some of that in our life, right? Let's help the Sonyverse because that's
funny as shit. It's funny as fuck.
Cry for help right now.
They're gonna be like Lethal Weapon.
Wolverine gonna be like, I'm too old for this shit.
Too old for this shit. It's time to move forward, you guys.
Danny Glover was saying that. Danny Glover was saying he's too old for this shit, and that motherfucker was only 43 years old.
This is true. That's crazy.
And he looks 61.
Yes, he did.
It's the mustache. It's the mustache.
It is the mustache. It's the mustache and the receding hairline that's not cut with. It's not a proper hairline.
And it's a dirty gray. It's a dirty gray. Like it's not. It's like
come on, bro.
It's not white. It's not gray. It's like a dirty gray.
I got gray in my hair, but damn. Like, bro, I'm like, man, he is old, like Greg Oden.
Yeah, and he's our age at the time.
Yeah,
that's crazy. That's nasty work, bro.
That's
the 80s. Them 80s was rough.
But essentially, like, if we're talking about another Deadpool, that's how Danny looked. Just like that.
Yep.
He said, "I'm getting too old for this."
That's how all the 80s. Like,
Murtaugh, Sergeant Murtaugh,
Carl Weathers.
Yo, that's crazy as that. But the thing is, look, you got He's going. They're both definitely going to be in Secret Wars, and then they're going to be, and then there's going to be another Deadpool Wolverine. How long is that going to take? We already know Secret Wars is 2026. So Deadpool Wolverine will be 2029.
Wolverine's going to be 60 years old, bro.
He's going to be.
He already 55.
Old man Logan.
For real. Now, if they do that, they better just be X-Force, the Black Ops X-Force.
Something.
Just do that. Do something different. Do X-Force. So we could do that in that universe that Deadpool's in. The 1005 universe, whatever that shit is.
With all the banners and
10005. They do that there. They have a team of X-Force. They do that there. We get the Calverine in the secret timeline.
That's what I'm saying. At least do that.
We need the Calverine, bro. They're bugging if they don't
if they don't just give him the job.
Just give him the job, man. He's so much younger, and he's fit. Like he's fit to play the part. Like he's believable as a superhero.
He's a little younger than us.
Yeah,
so he's like 41.
Yeah, so let him rock.
He's a lot older than me.
See, this is. I don't even know why.
I just again, you said a little
this
lot older than me.
I don't think I'm liking Ralphie in the trenches no more. He done threw the hoodie over the hat, and now he's just taking shots at us.
It was the mustache. Come on, Riggs.
Look, save that for our invincible episodes when you built them up. Save that shit. Fucking Omni Man. Look at that.
We walk up, Riggs.
Oh my god,
Riggs.
Oh my god,
Murtaugh.
Holy mustache.
Riggs and Murtaugh. God damn. That's horrible.
Oh man.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what? This is Party Nerds related. You know what I'm happy about?
What you happy about? Okay, we lost both.
I just first
don't know. What happened? You just went into a laughing fit. What happened? He turned into the Riddler. He froze, and then he didn't say shit.
Oh my god, bro!
What was so funny?
You still ain't told us what you happy about. He's watching that goddamn 8-minute trailer. I don't know what
that's what's happening.
Maybe he's watching Craven and laughing. It ain't us.
Yeah. That's exactly what it is. That is exactly what it is.
So crazy.
He's in his own world.
Oh my god. Well, essentially, to get back to it, we talked about Star Wars as far as Skeleton Crew dropping, but then Jedi Origin, James Mangold is going to do a Jedi Origin story.
That's gonna be awesome.
So,
good because I feel like I have to watch so many Star Wars to catch up. But if this releases, I'll watch it because it's the beginning of the beginning, right?
Yeah. So it's the guy that did Logan.
Yeah.
Okay. Doesn't have anything Skywalker related because you know why Skywalker people are gonna
nothing Skywalker related.
This is just doo-doo.
But if it's a Jedi origin story, how far back do the Jedi start?
Probably
does it start in present day 2023?
Is there going to be a brother back in that day as well too?
Maybe there's no brothers in space.
Maybe it might be just all male. You know, just all men, because God forbid if it's a woman protagonist.
Jesus Christ, that would be horrible. But to get to it, Lord, I heard IG was popping off because we put the question up: should John Boyega, if there was an opportunity, because Rey's going to come back for a solo film and basically her own singular Star Wars movies. If Lucasfilms wants him to come back, should he return?
His check better be like outrageous. But
that's the thing, like his whole storyline got flipped, and he had to eat it.
My spirit. Word, that hurts my soul.
So his story from the first movie. What was the first movie? What the hell am I talking about?
That was The Force Awakens.
The Force Awakens. He said the Jedi started on the planet White Dude. Yo, come on.
Talk about it. No, we cat's out the bag now.
Oh my God.
Now.
So Force Awakens, literally, if you watch the trailer, the first person that pops off, Rey is coming back. And why is she coming back? I have no idea. I have no idea.
So wait, Rey's coming back too?
Rey is they're supposedly having a solo movie for Rey.
Wow.
And yet they're saying that Finn needs to be a part of that story. But the thing is, Kylo's dead. You switched Finn's whole role up. He had more of a connection to Poe than he did to Rey by the end of that trilogy.
So can he just have both of them?
Both of
that's
who?
That's it.
Wait. What you trying to say? Both of who?
So remember, so he had the little Asian John, right?
Oh
no,
yes.
No, we're not going.
Can he have?
He said Rey was
Hold
Rasputin.
up, Ralphie. Hold up. Let me cook. So
go ahead.
So how about right? We do the Rey movie, right? We do the Rey movie, and then Finn and the Asian John, they come through. They get a little Three's Company thing going on, but make it adult, because the censors are different now. You can do more, right? And then we do know, so we thought that Finn, he was gonna have a path to becoming a Jedi.
Bro, that was the yes,
right. So
right.
Now, hanging out with Rey, he actually does.
He had something to tell her. He was force sensitive.
Yeah. So now they know that they bond over that, but he's still with the Asian John, right? Wow. And they partner up as a throuple. And then they travel throughout the galaxy, putting out fires. Like, there might be a Sith character that wants to try to bring the dark side back up, and they just go to whatever planet in the galaxy and shut that shit down. It should be a movie. It should be a series. Series of 13 episodes of them putting out fires.
He said, "Enter Jedi number 3."
Enter the Jedi number 3. I'm saying, wouldn't that now listen? Wouldn't that be more interesting as them traveling the galaxy as a throuple, right? As a throuple, they're putting out fires.
You would figure in space. You would figure in space there's a little more polyamorous relationships.
Yeah. So why not highlight?
I mean, Captain Kirk is still a thing. That's the thing about Star Trek. He didn't give a shit what he hit.
Exactly. And
no.
Captain Kirk was. He didn't.
You could be green, polka dot.
Where do you think Star Lord got that from? That was the influence. Captain Kirk.
Oh yeah, Captain Kirk.
Was the influence for Star Lord in the MCU.
I'm hitting everything. Everything.
Isn't that Deadpool too?
I guess you could say Deadpool's that. But if Star Lord's getting his like his inspiration from Captain Kirk, yeah, Captain Kirk.
I'm just saying, Ralphie.
Any and everything.
I'm just saying, at no point do I want to watch 36 minutes of Poe's background, knowing about what Poe, like an episode about Poe. Like, I don't care for her, nor should you have cared that she was even introduced because she made no sense. They just
what was her name? Rose?
Whatever.
Rose.
And she said she would never come back to the Star Wars franchise after the bullying she took.
Maybe
because she made no
maybe
sense.
if it's a throuple, she'll come back. All you have to entice her. Look, we're gonna bring y'all back as a throuple. All right, you got to do some convincing with Rey in episode 1. By the time episode 2 goes, you guys are a unit. You guys travel to different planets in the galaxy, and you guys fight for the Republic.
But in the middle of the scenes, you get it on. See this shit. See this shit. While y'all on the ship, y'all get busy. He said she was a diversity quota. Her character added nothing. Damn.
Hey, yo, Ralphie. See, and then think he can put the mustache on. So he just put the mustache on, right? And they just travel throughout. They just travel through the galaxy. putting out
The
fire.
Rose is a DEI hire.
Mustache, and it's 2
That's
women,
horrible.
one on each side of them. One on each side of them. And then what we need a new Sith Lord that is tired of them putting out fires.
Okay.
And this, so what? Now we need a new Sith Lord, someone original,
Right. Okay.
someone that is straight. You know what it is? We need someone that is strikingly handsome, right? We need someone handsome that could pose a threat to Finn's thruple. And his dark side, listen, and his force powers is temptation. And he can lure his 2 women away. And they join the dark side. Now that's a series. And by the time that ends, Finn's by himself, him, his mustache, and his lightsaber.
Talk about Kathleen Kennedy. This whole
And it can't be, and we leave on a cliffhanger for season 2. I'm just saying that would be more interesting than a Rey Solo movie.
Okay, but what about Finn's immaculate timeline that should have happened?
It didn't happen, so they fucked it up.
But can
They
you make
fucked
it
it
happen
up for
because he
whatever-
still
for
tried to tell
prosthetic
people
reasons.
what he was? He still tried to tell people that he was force sensitive, but he never got it out.
If they can still do it as long as they do the throw. They just got to do the throw. They just got to do the
You
thruple
gotta let
idea.
this
You gotta
go.
give us something. Now at this point, now we deserve them to be a thruple. You couldn't. It should have been him and Rey. But now he has Rose. So as they gave him Rose, which is cool.
Thank you, Gregory.
But now, because he should have had Rey, he deserves them both for the shit they did to him. I'm talking about the studio. The
I mean, I
studio
like
did
that.
him dirty. He deserves both of them.
They
I
did.
like where
They
you
did
went
do
with
him
that,
dirty.
though. I like where you're going
He
with that.
deserves
But
both of
again,
them.
He said, "Fine, I'll
And
be the
give-
good
and
looking
give
Sith Lord."
that man a clean mustache.
A clean one?
Yeah, and Ralphie,
With
they
a
give him a
mustache.
clean looking mustache, and he runs the galaxy with that mustache.
So he gonna be Tom Selleck. Tom Selleck, the Sith
Black
Lord.
Tom Selleck.
Black Tom Selleck, the Sith Lord.
Black
I can't, yo. Black Tom Selleck, the Sith Lord.
Dun, 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 dun. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
If we're
Not
gonna
Magnum
tap
PI,
back into
Magnum Jedi.
Nah. Oh,
the Star Wars lore. I'm just saying. If we're gonna tap back into Star Wars like that, then you gotta give us something. You can't give us the same old.
But inevitably, does that make
We gotta make Star Wars
fun?
fun again. Make
When was
Star
it
Wars
fun?
fun again.
when was it fun? When was it fun?
When was it
it the
fun?
pod racing? The pod racing. That's when it was fun. The
Ewoks?
pod racing.
With
Ewoks?
the Ewoks?
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 Oh, man, that Cantina bar.
Oh, no.
That was lit.
Beach Noah. That was my shit. Bona nigga-doo.
Mustaches of the galaxy.
That was mustaches of the galaxy. That's horrible. Yo, let's get to these questions, man. Should John Boyega return to Star Wars? I'm pretty sure that them people be like, yo, he got dirty.
I bet it's the opposite. I feel like it's the opposite.
What he said, Harrison Ford was fun. Harrison was the only comic relief in all the Star Wars. I will agree with you there.
He was like serious comic relief.
He was serious comic relief.
Yeah.
He wanted out.
Right.
He wanted out.
As we gonna get to these questions.
All right, here we go.
Let's see what he watching. He said no. He was a so-so character and a so-so actor. What? If he never returned, that's cool. He always seemed he didn't care about being in Star Wars because his storyline got flipped. And
man.
Pretended he was better than he was. Bring back Daisy and Isaac. That's who they're bringing back.
No.
Daisy and Isaac.
What? How would you say that? Okay, go ahead. Jorge, what's the next one? He said no. They had a unique concept of his character story with him in a part of the Empire and could have been a trooper turned Jedi. Ruined potential and wasted to where he's calling for Rey every 20 minutes. That's correct.
Well, the thing is he just got out of the whole shit and he had a crush. So I'm sorry that he can't call his crush.
He couldn't even emphasize on that crush.
You know what I'm saying? He was trying to be front page. Okay. Sometimes you got to put a little bit of effort. You got to say the name a couple times.
He wasn't even
manifest it.
Yeah, he wasn't even going to fight to tell her that he liked her. He was like, I got to tell you something that's happening to me, and I think it's the same shit that happened to you.
Right.
All right, next one, Jorge, hit it.
Hold on.
That last guy was tripping. Straight up.
For real.
Last guy was spitting. Here we go. All right. So we had this guy. All right, here we go.
Wait, who? Were they talking about? They were talking about who? They talking about? They talking about me?
They're talking about the last guy, the last comment.
Oh, okay.
He said, "Hell yeah, just to piss off you racist ass Star Wars fan." That's Andre.
There you go, Jay.
You should hit the Wakanda Forever pose in every other scene.
Did you not understand what happened to this? He caused him to go back to his roots, and he did the Woman King after this.
He did do
imagine how, and that movie was brilliant. Wakanda Forever.
This is true.
All
right, hit it.
All right. Hold on. Oh yeah, the guy. What you call it? You wanted to make sure. Yeah.
Is that pro? Was it? The last comment he made sense.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, here we go. All right, next.
After Andre, he's like, is he going to do more than scream Rey? Rey? See, that's what they did to his character after that third movie. That's all he was doing.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. He deserves to have a throuple. This man has been put through so much. I just want to see the Negro happy. Like, this is what they do to us black
in
actors
space
in Hollywood, bro. They do
We're only good
they
for
do this
throuples?
dirty.
Yeah.
No, he deserves. I'm just saying, he deserves it. Do something unprecedented in Star Wars lore. Let this man be the face of diversity.
It's true. I'll give you that.
Let him, because this man was destined to be a Jedi, and
he should be a Jedi.
He should have been a Jedi.
That's what I'm saying. So how you gonna pay this man back? It's a lot like Jonathan, like we was talking about with Jonathan Majors. Yep. Why should he come back and do Marvel? Y'all did him dirty, and now the only way he comes back if you give him the bag. So in Star Wars, I want him to get the bag, and he deserves two girlfriends. He deserves two girlfriends.
That's
one
in the contract.
One of them being very force sensitive and being a Jedi, and the other one just being regular, short, and tunnels of fun. That's what I think. I think he deserves that.
Tunnels.
Yes,
tunnels of fun.
Tunnels of fun. He has a superpowered Jedi, and then he has a short John who's tunnels of fun.
Tunnels.
He deserves that with the bag. With the bag.
Dictionary is
with
the word that we're utilizing here.
Jorge, go back to what's his name's comment.
Go.
He said John Boyega is a great actor. Agreed. He deserves way more from Star Wars. They kind of all lied to us and made all the trailers and the marketing seem like he was about to be the main character, and then it got taken away. What's up, Biggs? He said, I'm late, but him and a Jedi poly relationship would be interesting.
Why wouldn't we haven't got that yet? What we need to tell original stories. Original stories. That is the original story. Read this comment, Facts. Read this comment right now.
He said, I'm here for a main black protagonist to have two girlfriends. Straight one that like never happens in media.
This is what I'm talking. Do you see you're
turning the people.
I know. This is what's really scary about this.
I'm trying to get. There is a need. It's not scary. We've seen there's all kinds of lifestyles. Why not highlight this one? Why not?
Because why do we need?
I think everybody would have a good time.
Star Wars.
I mean, do you want to do it the regular?
Star Wars.
Why they gotta be whores? They're just a couple. They don't have to be whores. They don't gotta be whores. Why they gotta be whores? They don't gotta be whores. They're just in a throuple. They're in a
Haas is turning Finn into Black Dynamite. See, look, you turn him into Black Dynamite. Look at this.
Everett, you are on point right now. Everett's on point.
Black Dynamite got a mustache. Black Dynamite got a mustache. He got a mustache.
He said if he refuses to come back, recast him as Terrence Howard next time, baby.
Next time, baby. That's how Finn was looking at his lightsaber when he knew he couldn't become a Jedi. He's like next time, baby.
Oh my God, Jedi after hours. He said, "Nah, if challenges with Zendaya can exist, basically her with two dudes, we as black men need a film where he is desired just the same by more than one girl."
Okay, you know what?
Now,
what's the thing?
Why? Listen, exactly. So, listen, Ralphie. You see how they did our biracial princess in that damn movie with the two white guys, right?
Oh, she had them all.
This woman is MJ. This woman is MJ in the Spider-Man universe that produces billions of dollars. They put her with the two white dudes. And it was nobody batted an eye. Nobody said nothing.
Nobody said a thing.
It was just regular shit.
Nobody said a thing.
Let Finn get. This is nice, clean fun for Finn. It's not nothing. It's nothing crazy. Like she was. Now, if you want to talk about whore, they had her whored out in that movie. I'm talking about.
That was a commercial on national TV. The trailer, them licking her neck.
Exactly. This is a committed relationship between three individuals that is going to go do some good work in the galaxy and restore life and restore the life in the Republic.
Restore light to the Republic.
I'm just saying.
Nice. All right, let me say. Here we go.
Dynamite. That was Andre. Yep, you saw that. Yep. He said they wasted him. I don't know all the behind the scenes details, but I think even if they offer him tons of money and or his own solo project, he wouldn't go back. I can't imagine how it feels to be a fresh new lead in a revival of one of the biggest franchises ever, only to get sidelined in every subsequent appearance. Correct. That's what they did to him. That's point blank. He was cooking with that one. See? Look at that.
Good job, Miles.
All right, here we go.
Hit it. Kevin Hart should take his place.
Yo. Oh my God.
Yo, you lying, bro.
Or else there is the savior.
He said, restore the light to the Republic.
That's what I'm saying. Restore the light in the Republic.
That's right.
Oh my God.
Look at that arm. That arm holding a lightsaber. That's scary as shit.
Why do you have his arm like that?
His arm is huge.
But I'm just saying, it's nice, clean fun. They're restoring light to the Republic. They're getting the trust of the people in throughout the galaxy. That arm is crazy. Arm is nuts. Yeah, why not, man? He deserves it. He deserves redemption. What better redemption?
That would be a redemption.
His two queens by his side, and they just start wrecking Yoda. Throughout the
what they doing with now? Kevin Hart's Yoda. Come on, bro.
All right, here we go. We got. All right, that one.
Hit it. He deserves better than this new era. Okay.
That part.
What else?
Uh-huh.
Absolutely. Here's Everett. Absolutely not. Star Wars is something against Black Force users. Look at what they did to Mace. Threw him out a window. Him coming back would be. I think Mace coming back would be more exciting to fans than Finn coming back. Like if Mace survive, he's a Jedi. He can survive a fall.
You gotta remember him making out with a scroll. Like,
oh
my
God.
You know what I'm saying? Like that.
Why'd you make me relive that?
Yes, I wanted you to understand the gravity of what you just said.
Oh my God.
Like he tongued that one.
All right, here we go.
Oh no, he had nothing. He had nothing to do. He had nothing to do.
He had nothing to do. Like he was just there.
He was just there. He was existing.
He was existed.
That's so
They're
sad.
nothing to do.
Jesus Christ! All right, hit it again.
All right, no.
Oh, here go your boy.
Yep.
Star Wars is dead since Lucas sold it. Who the hell would leave this online? In other news, that guy's a talentless hack.
Man.
Damn, John Boyega.
Kian, you never cease to amaze me.
He works with me, right?
He doesn't work with me. I've never met that man a day in my life, but somehow or another, he always impresses me with.
He does. I like him. He's
every time.
One of my favorites. All right, we got a comment.
Oh, well, he said on a serious note, he really does deserve redemption in the series, but I don't think it should be attached to Rey. Maybe he has some different type of power or lineage where we actually learn more about the Star Wars lore. Now, because if you learned about basically who Finn came from, maybe that would assert something.
Yeah.
Or I like that idea if you even take that, and then again, you can kind of have that one show and then segue that, and then they meet in the middle, and then you can have your throuple like you've been asking.
Oh, okay. He said no. The hate is so hard on him. See? And that's the thing. See, at least some Star Wars fans admit what they did to him.
That's right. All right, here's Facebook.
Oh,
that wasn't Facebook. He said, no thanks. Oh, you know Facebook's going to get bad. No thanks.
Name is Johnny Hampton.
What else you got?
Eric Weber. Nope.
Mm-hmm. No.
Look at that profile picture. Come on.
That profile picture is crazy. Star Wars. Nope.
Well, he says Star Wars says nope. Star Wars needs to die.
And that's it.
Yeah.
My God, man. Yo, Facebook is like just a black hole.
That was them being nice too.
That was
they just said no because we read some of theirs in the past. Jesus Christ, like they just gone to the ends of the earth to prove their point of negativity. But Jesus. All right, so what is it? So for anybody that does not know, Skeleton Crew does start tonight. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I believe Creature Commando starts on the 5th.
Ooh.
For DC.
Yeah.
So that animated series is going to start on the 5th. So that's Thursday. And then Secret Level, which is the Amazon Prime series with all the video game vignettes, starts on the 10th. So best believe we got some shit to talk about. So we're talking about a Mega Man vignette, Sifu, Warhammer, Pac-Man, Armored Core. There's like too many to name from. And this is from the same people that did Love, Death, and Robots. So if you have Amazon Prime, I would suggest you get it because that's going to drop on the 10th. 10th is a Tuesday.
How prime is it? You have to buy the movie even though you have a membership?
No. It's a show.
It's a show.
So it's basically
buy the episodes.
It's basically the same as pretty much doing what? Oh, see, look, Haas, this is a question for you.
Haas, they've been asking me.
Yeah, that's a good comment. That means y'all want it. We'll make it happen.
It's coming very, very soon.
Don't worry.
No, you know what's funny?
Don't worry.
Because X-Men, 97 season 2 is going to pop up pretty soon. By the middle of 2025. What do you say? He said, can we just get his story through the Solo, his own journey, his arc, and patience with the story? None of this rush crap we got in with Rey in episode 7. A true journey has the chops to portray the role. Look, I agree as well. So next week, we're going to be speaking some Creature Commandos, man. We got some we got to see what James Gunn's universe might be doing because I believe before the end of this year, which is only in 3 weeks, we're going to get that Superman trailer. That's going to happen. Superman Legacy trailer is going to happen before the end of the year. So this whole DCU that James Gunn has been building and some of his first projects are finally going to arrive. So we're going to have a lot to talk about. All right. So that's the show. Obviously, Fax, Ralphie, Haas, Jorge, everybody here with the Party Nerds podcast. You can check us out every single Monday at 9 p.m. on YouTube, Twitch, X, IG, Facebook, wherever you do your streaming. So check us out next week. More than likely, we'll be talking about that Creature Commandos. We will see you guys next week. Party Nerds go.
Party Nerds.